Hey fam, it's me Klarissica here on Klarissicasays, where Klarissica says it all and that's how I feel. We are back with another Monday motivation. The hypeness is back, the vibes are back, the greatness has yet again arrived. How have y'all been doing? It is Monday, and if you are new to my channel, then y'all know, and you don't know technically, but y'all know every Monday we gotta give this Monday morning vibes. And so therefore we're doing a Monday motivational video. And for those that have not looked at the title and just came across my video, welcome. I hope you guys stay tuned and continue to watch my videos. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Today's video, we are going to talk about understanding when it is time to let things go, understanding when it's time to move on, understanding when it's time to just let things be. And you know, with the new year coming, I feel like this is a very, 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 very important topic. And I had to learn this. And I had to learn this, y'all. Listen. There's a lot of things I talk to y'all about based off of things that I have personally been through mentally, physically, emotionally. And I may not tell y'all the full story, but just know when I talk to y'all about these things, it's for a reason. Like these topics be based off of things that I literally have learned or came across, or somebody has like said, hey, can you please talk about this topic? And I'm like, oh my goodness, yes. And so with this being said, somebody mentioned this to me, and I have kind of gotten to the same point where I can understand exactly what, you know, is meant to be said. And so therefore we're doing this topic, okay? A lot of people get into the habit of not understanding when it's time to like let things be. Some people feel, when we're talking about a person-to-person relationship, some people feel like entitled to get a certain response from people, and you can't just do that. You can't do that. Sometimes, and I'm including that. If I text you, talk to you, and create a relationship with you, and you just so happen to just like X me out, I am going to feel some type of way, regardless if it's just like you got busy, or if something happened and you know now we're just not talking. Like if we're supposed to be cool, regardless of anything that happened, I'm expecting for us to have some form of communication after a while. And when that doesn't happen, that does bother me, and I'm sure it bothers other people. But this is what the point of the video. When you get to that point where you're noticing that these people are not responding to you in the way in which you, one, deserve, depending on the situation, or two, feel like you should be given, then it's time for you to take a step back and to let it be. I have a saying that I was told back in 2017, 2018. You have to let things fall off your back like water's down a duck's back. You gotta let things fall off your back like water down a duck's back. And if y'all don't understand what that means, it basically means you let things be and you let it go. Things happen and you just let it go. You don't stress yourself over it. You don't question yourself over it. Because when that duck is in the rain and that water is coming and it's just raining and, you know, it's pouring and that duck is sitting there living his best life, her best life, it doesn't matter. The shit that the duck is going through that you feel like it's like, why is this duck sitting in this rain? It don't matter. The same way like when you see humans running, it's raining, oh my gosh, and you see all these animals and ducks just, okay, whatever. You gotta start to learn to just be like, okay, whatever, with things that are going on around you. A lot of us spend too much time trying to figure out the why, trying to fix problems that don't need to be fixed, and trying to like just make things, you know, flow, when sometimes things are just not gonna flow. And you have to understand that sometimes if you're not talking to somebody based off of something that just based off of you texting that person and they didn't respond back and now you on ghost, or based off of maybe y'all got into a little altercation. First and foremost, I'm gonna do another video, but if you cannot get into an argument or a disagreement with somebody that's like quote unquote supposed to be your friend or a loved one, then they not really your friend or your loved one. You know, and a lot of us have to admit that to ourselves, and all of us have to realize that, and all of us have to move on from behavior like that, because for people that are emotional and where they're hard on their shoulders, that can cause them or you or me to get into like a depressive state, to get into like a mental, personal depressive state, because you don't want to reach out to that person because apparently they don't care. So you talking to them about it, they don't care, which makes it worse. But I've learned, when you feel like that, when you take a step back and let the water fall down a duck's back, and the people realize that you're not hitting them up, they realize that you're not giving them any energy, they realize that you are like whatever, then that's when they come around. And it's up to you to decide how the relationship is going to go forward after they do come around. Because if they really did care for you at any point in time of y'all friendship, relationship, whatever, they will always come back around. You know, and if they don't, then that's just you understanding that they just were not there for you in that relationship or friendship. It's just, you have to accept these things. And so all of this is important because we're now going into the year 2023, right? So some of us are going through this up and down roller coaster, trying to figure out, is these people friends, foes, relationship, or not relationship, seeking links, not seeking links? Should they be in my life? Should I be in my life? Should I keep these people around? Should I text the person? Don't text them. Let them text you. You know, go into the new year with a new perspective for yourself that says, you know what? I'm the bad bee. I'm the important person. I am worth anybody's while, and I'm a treasure. I should not be chasing after anyone. I should not be stressing out over not getting a response, because at the end of the day, I'm important. And this person's found I'm important enough to respond back, then let that be, let that soak in, and understand that, and move forward with that understanding. So when that person now comes to you, you have to now rebuild that respect that you lack now for that person back up, which now that person has to prove themselves to you. And it may sound weird to say like that, but it's real. People can't just do things to people and then don't expect for you to react or have feelings. And I'm talking about a lot of different scenarios into one, because it's not just one thing that happens to cause this type of situation to happen. There's many different scenarios that can happen to cause somebody to lose touch, or to just take a step back, or to just feel the way that I'm referring to. Lots of different things. Us being humans, there's lots of different things that we go through. And so the main point of this video, as I stated again, is that as we're going into this new year, I need for y'all to take a step back and realize, if you're feeling this way about anything, any person, just stop. Stop worrying. Stop overthinking it. Stop investing your energy and your time. Let it be, and let the water fall off of you like water falls off of a duck's bag. Because it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. What's going to be is going to be. So why stress yourself out? Why get upset? Why get into your feelings over people that apparently could not care, or can't have the emotional support to reach out to you, can't speak verbally? A lot of problems are lack of communication problems, and people have communication problems. And if you're somebody that's very communicative and you're dealing with somebody that has a lack of communication, social skills, it's going to drive you insane. So learn to let it go. Learn to let people come to you. Learn to let people invest in you. I had to learn that, because I'm a forefront person and I invest in others. And I had to learn to let people invest in me, because you're going to always feel like you have the short end of the stick. So let's go into the new year pointing out those people. So therefore, when you're in your new year, you're able to feel happier about yourself, happier about situations that you're going to go through, and what you do and do not allow your emotions to experience, what you do and do not allow somebody to do to you. Because even though they're not realizing they're doing these things to you, you're hurting, you're bothered, you're worried, you're stressed, you're annoyed. And these are emotions that you're feeling over people that couldn't even understand that you're feeling them. Or they do and they don't care, because they went through their own life, and they're just in their own little world and on their own little zone. So we're going to learn to let things go. We're going to learn to move forward. We're going to learn to put ourselves first. And we're going to learn that with these type of people, either they are for you or they're not. And you will find people that are for you. And you need to realize that these people either come and they go. Okay? So don't put all your eggs in that one basket waiting on these type of people. There are other people out there that will give you exactly what you need, exactly what you want, exactly what you deserve in a relationship, in a friendship, in any of this. And there's people that you would never, ever, ever have to have these feelings or thoughts towards. So, understand that. And just know, if you're going to invest all this energy in there, make sure you're investing the same amount of energy to people that actually do care. And yeah, that's it for this video, y'all. I wanted to just talk to y'all about that really quick. I hope that you found some benefit with this video and that you can personally relate to it. And if you can, thank you so much. Give me a big, big, big thumbs up. I'm always taking in topics. So if you have a topic, as I mentioned earlier, that you would like for me to discuss, please leave it down in the comment section. You can DM me on my Instagram, Klarissicasays, or email me, Klarissicasays@gmail.com. If this did not correlate with you or resonate with you at all, just because it did not resonate with you does not mean that you don't know somebody that might need this video. So I recommend that you do share this if you can. I would genuinely appreciate it. And I also recommend that you give me a topic about something that does resonate with you, so therefore I can do a video that makes sense to you, or that you might need some advice on, or that you might need some guidance on, because I'm here to help people. I feel like if you're on this earth, you're here to do something good. You're here to pass along messages and your experiences and to help other people who are also on this earth. We are all one, and it takes a village to raise a child. And so just because you're adult doesn't mean that you don't need to hear someone else's upliftment and motivation and guidance to get you through your life and make yourself the best self that you can be, by understanding things of what I talk about. So I have plenty of videos on here that you guys can check out. I have a whole playlist I'll leave down below, and you might have just seen it pop up above me. And so if you want to take a second to check those out and go to the next video, I would appreciate that. And like I said, send me your topics on my Instagram, or you can email me, or just look forward to seeing my videos. I do other things besides uplifting videos. I do trending topics, I do hair and wellness. I also do beauty videos. I do collaborations. This video is just a tip of the cream of the crop. And you know, I hope that you enjoyed it. So that being said, happy Monday, and I look forward to seeing you guys on my next video. Peace, love, and blessings, and I'll see you guys later.